Hey everybody, this is TJ Watkins. Welcome to day 67. Today I want to talk about being polite to your naysayers. Now, if you've been alive long enough, you know that in the general population, wherever you go, walk in, 50% of the people are going to like you and 50% of the people are not going to be a fan of you for whatever reason. And if you've watched the previous video, you would have fallen trap to kind of win over the other 50%, the naysayers. And without you realizing they own your mind. Today, I'm going to deep dive into that people-pleasing behavior, but I'm going to talk about just to be polite to your naysayers. And I'm going to expand on what that means and what that looks like. This is an important skill to learn. So the 50-50 rule. What is the 50-50 rule? That is just simply whoever you meet, they're either going to fall into the camp of loving you or not loving you or hating you or not liking your guts or being rubbed the wrong way. The rule here is when you run into an environment like that, be polite to your naysayers. Be polite to the other 50% that are not fans yet. But give all of your attention to the 50% that are your fans, that are seeing you right now. Because they are the ones that are going to lift you up. They are the ones that are going to force you to take bigger risks and expand into the unknown. And they'll become bigger fans. And you'll become, as they are a fan of you, you'll become a fan of them. And without you realizing, you're creating an energetic love connection. So that's what we do with the 50%. With the other 50%, the naysayers, we are always polite. But the politeness is simply just a hi and a goodbye. And why do you use a hi and goodbye? Because if you give any of the naysayers a moment more, and I'm going to be clear here, a moment more, you're giving them your life energy. And your life energy is your attention, the biggest resource that you and I have. And when you give them that energy, that is like pure water. It feeds them. But instead of it feeding that aspect of them that want to now turn positive and say good things about you, no, it feeds that negative inner dialogue. Because when a naysayer sees you, they're seeing their own lack in you. They've spent so much time in their life judging themselves that they cannot find what is right with you. They find what is wrong with you, what is missing within you. And when they look at you like that, then you have no chance. You will be infected like a snake bite by that energy. And that energy is going to disrupt things in you. And you're going to play that energy out in the craziest of ways, because in that craziest of ways that you will play it out, something interesting happens. And that something interesting is it spills over into your life. Suddenly you're fighting with your loved ones, and you don't even know you've been infected by that negativity. So I say, give them no attention. If they are there, use the reticular activating system. That is the part of your brain that simply highlights the positive or highlights whatever you focus on and phases out all the rest of it. It works by way if you say, oh, I love red Toyotas, Corollas, then you go out there and you only see red Toyota Corollas. A client of mine bought a Tesla, and I swear to God that I am seeing Tesla Model 3s everywhere. I can't believe it. Before she had it, I never even noticed it. That's what the reticular activating system does. It brings to life what you focus on, and it phases out everything. That is the part of your brain I want you to activate when you're dealing with the naysayers. You're still polite, but you move on. You don't spend so much time trying to please or doing small talk and do all of it. You want them to die on the vine of their own negativity. You do not have to babysit someone that is actively, energetically trying to bring you down. And they'll have your permission to do that when you succumb to that negative energy. Me personally, I don't have any time for that. I walk on by, as we say, where I come from. I don't have time for that. The reason why I made it out of a township in Cape Town, South Africa, in Bonteheuwel, is because this is the mind that took me through that. Pay no attention to what others' energy is saying about you, thinking about you. Do your own thing. Make your own tracks in this life. And the greatest thing about this, what I'm saying to you, you will feel this immediately. You will feel your likeness. You will feel the creativity enter your life. You will feel this flow. And you will know immediately when someone is entering your life that is looking you in a particular way. It's like, hey, and you move on. Don't pay attention. Do not pay attention. That's a high price to pay for shoddy goods. Do not try to change someone's mind. Those are convinced against their own will is of the same opinion still, is a mantra. And the great news is you are going to have so much time to practice it. Today, tomorrow, the next day, for the rest of your life. And when you get good at it, you will not be affected by it. So until I see you again, go practice. Have fun with this. Have a fantastic day. Cheers.